Hello, welcome to my channel and Happy New Year. It's a new year, so GnuCash users are getting their register ready for this new year 2026. So this video is in response to a question I received about how to delete previous years in GnuCash. So it reads, how do I delete previous years? The program is very slow now as I have 3 years in it. I want to delete old years and keep current year. This was posted by Nicholas POGM 1 day ago. Well, though the process is not a magic simple click, there is a workaround to make it seem as a simple click. And this process is credited to users from Stack Exchange, and this is the website that we're going to be looking at. And I will leave the link in the description notes if you'd like to check it out at a later time. So somebody posted this question 7 years ago. And of course, this is what we're going to talk about today. It's going to be a little, we're going to be changing some codes here. So bear with me. If you want this to work, we have to do it step by step. So let's begin. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that, as it says here, the GnuCash is closed. Make sure the application is closed. It's not open at all. So in my case, I have it open here, right? It's right here. So I am going to close it. Quit. And just save it. Doesn't matter. So save it. So I just closed it. So the application is closed. So now it says that in GnuCash, given that we're using 5.6 or something like that, it's newer. The version that I'm going to be using is newer than 3.0, but this is what we're going to be following. This is the path that we're going to look for. And of course, I am in Windows 11. I'm not sure if there's the path here for Mac users, but of course you can go to the notes here on the website. Okay, so I'm going to follow this path here. Users is your username. Go to users, your username, app data, roaming, and this is exactly what we're going to look for. So let's go to users, this PC, double click here, scroll to users. I'm going to look for, I guess, this one. Then we're going to look for app data, roaming, and then look for GnuCash right here. And then he says is looking for accelerator map. So let's just minimize this a little bit. And yes, that's what we're going to be looking for. So we're going to modify this code here. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click on it. And then I'm going to right click on it, make sure it's selected, right click. And open with, and I'm going to open it with Notepad. And if you have any other text editor, you can use that as well. Okay, so let me just bring it down here so you can see it. This is the accelerator map, and we're looking for a particular line. If we come down here, he said he changed the following line. So we're looking for this line here. So we're going to select the whole thing. I'm going to select the whole thing. Ooh, the whole line, just this code. Right click on it and copy. I'm going to go back to the file and I'm going to do a search. I'm going to do Control Find on the keyboard, Control F on the keyboard, and I'm going to paste this here. Control V. And click on the magnifying glass here. And it's right here. We found it right here. So this is the line I'm going to change. I'm going to change it to, or modify it to, what he has here. So this is what he's going to change it to. So I'm going to copy the whole thing. Well, let's see how this is going to work. Just copy the whole thing. Right click, copy, go back to Notepad. And in here, I'm going to create a new line just to be safe. and gonna paste it. Paste it here. And here it is. So now I'm going to delete the one above. That's the one that I don't need. Let's just select the whole line. Oops. Just select the whole line like that and delete it because that's the one that we're modifying. As you noticed, this one doesn't have the semicolon here because semicolon is just for comments, but we need action on this one. So what this is saying is the primary means that is your control key button on your keyboard, and of course the delete key on your keyboard. Okay, so now we're going to save the code file, save, close the application, and then that's what he's saying here, that he removed this in my code. So now we're going to open GnuCash. I'm going to look for my file, and let's see where it is. Right here, GnuCash test. And I'm going to open any transaction here. I'm going to go to, and this is test data, okay? So don't pay attention to any of this that you see here. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to go to expenses. So I'm going to go to expenses. I'm going to groceries. You see fictitious information here. Okay, it is bogus data. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to select the first row or the first transaction, and we're going to select the first transaction, and then I'm going to click delete. You're going to get this message, and you're going to click on remember and don't ask me again this session, and then click on delete. And that one is gone. Now, here's where the actual mass delete or fast delete is going to happen. So from here, and I'm going to switch my screen so you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to press the control key. Remember, based on the code, the control key here and the delete button. We're going to hold both of them at the same time. And once I press both at the same time, keep holding it, it's going to delete everything in a fast pace. So let's go back to that screen. And again, I'm going to press the control key and delete key at the same time and hold it. Let me make sure the screen is active. And it's going to go real fast. There you go. It's gone. That's all I did. I just went and pressed the control and the delete key simultaneously and held it until everything was deleted. Now, let's say that you don't want to do that. Of course, the person is saying that it wants to delete previous years. So I'm not going to save this. I'm going to close it and come back again. Close without saving. And then I'm going to reopen it so you can see what's going to happen. So here again, let's say I want to delete up to April. So let's do the same thing. Delete once, select the last one here, and then click delete. Now what I'm going to do is, and maybe if you can just minimize this screen here. So let's see, I'm going to maybe minimize the screen. Oh, maybe that will be enough. So then what I'm going to do is make sure the screen is active. Press the control key. And now we're going to hold them both. I'm going to press control and then hold it. And everything's going to go, but I'm going to stop as I go one by one. I can stop, right? And that's how you're going to select, delete the previous years and keep current year. That's the only way I can see how to do this. And again, this is not my process. This is something that I found on the internet. I'm giving this person credit, users credit for this workaround. Again, let's go back. Quit. Quit without savings. I'm going to open again. And always do the first one, delete, select, delete transactions. Now from here, let's say I'm going to do up to up to April. So again, just hold it, keep going, and I did that. But if you want to delete everything, just hold it, and if you hold it, and everything will be um it will go quickly. And that's the workaround for this. Then once you delete what you needed to delete, then don't forget to save your your new register with a new name, because of course I'm sure you're preparing the register for this 2026. So this is it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and be well.